Okay, there are a couple of different ways of doing this question. I'm going to start off first of all using the first method, which is to rewrite both fractions on the left-hand side with the same denominator. So I'm just going to subtract the fractions. So 6x minus 1 over 4, I'm just going to leave that as it is, but I'm going to write the second fraction also over 4. I've multiplied the bottom of the second fraction by 2, so I need to do the same with the top of the second fraction. So if I multiply the top by 2, I'm going to get 10 minus 4x, and that's equal to 1 still. Okay, if I now put the two fractions together, so I'm going to have just one denominator of 4, I've got 6x minus 1 minus, now this is where you need to be careful, the 10 minus 4x has to go in a bracket. You'll see why in a second. It's because when I remove the bracket at the top, 6x minus 1, I'm going to subtract 10, but I actually have to add 4x. Because if you look, I'm doing minus the minus 4x, and that's over 4, and that equals 1. Sorry, that's a 1. Okay, if I simplify the top, I've got 6x plus 4x, well, that's 10x, minus 1 minus 9, sorry, minus 1 minus 10 is minus 11, and that's over 4, and it equals 1. If I now multiply both sides by 4, I've got 10x minus 11 is equal to 1 times 4, which is going to be 4. I'm now going to add 11 to both sides, and that's going to give me 10x is equal to, if I add 11 to this side, it's disappeared, 4 plus 11 is 15. If I now divide both sides by 10, I can see that x is going to be 1.5. An alternative way of doing that is to start with your original, and I'm going to multiply each term. I'll just do this in red so it looks different. I'm going to multiply each term by the lowest common multiple. Now, because I'm multiplying, I have to multiply everything, including the right-hand side. So I'm going to multiply everything by 4, because the lowest common denominator on the bottom is 4. So I'm going to multiply this by 4, and it's the top that you multiply by 4. I'm going to multiply this by 4, and I'm also going to do 1 times 4. Now, the reason I've done that, I'm just going to write it over again here. So 4 times 6x minus 1 over 4 minus 4 lots of 5 minus 2x, and that's divided by 2, and that equals 4. Now, the reason I've done that is because I can do lots of cancelling. Here, the 4's cancel and give me 1 and 1. Here, 2 goes into 4 twice, so that becomes 2 and 1. Now what I've got is 1 times this first bracket, well, that's just 6x minus 1. Take away 2 lots of this second bracket. Now, again, I've got to be careful with that minus sign. Minus 2 times 5 is minus 10. Minus 2 times minus 2x is plus 4x. And that's equal to 4. Simplify the left-hand side, and we've got, again, 10x minus 11 is 4. Add that 11 to both sides. 10x is equal to 15. And again, dividing both sides by 10, x is equal to 1.5.